What's happening, Chief? Have a very Merry Christmas. I hope you're doing well today. And if you watch this after Christmas, then I hope that's not too weird. Listen, judging people is a really dangerous road to go down. And I get it. I completely understand. Mentally, I judge people all the time. I can't help it. It's like an addiction. Because I don't know if you can tell, I'm not exactly normal. So people that are normal, that are average, sometimes I can see them in a bad light, like they don't get it. And look, I've always tried to put out there that you should never want to be average. Strive for greatness. But those that are living normal lives are just living different lives. And they're not bad or wrong, they're just not you. And you don't have to get on with them, you don't have to even understand them. But judging them, convincing yourself that you are better than them, even if you, in your core, believe that is dangerous. You should never show that externally. Even if you really can't get it out of your core, you should never show people or let them believe or give them a hunch that you are at a place thinking you're better than them, because that will get you nowhere. It might help you if you surround yourself with other narcissists that convince you that you have some sort of cult or group that is better than the rest of humanity. But if you refuse to see the value in another person just because they are different to you, that makes you weak. That makes you weak, and it makes you pathetic. The strongest men are those that can see value in the people that everyone else shuns, let alone the people they disagree with or don't understand. If you don't understand someone, that means there is something to be understood. And you don't have to like them. You can't like everyone. You should surround yourself with the people that support you, that are like you enough to be there for your goals, for your growth. But those people in your life that maybe don't mesh with you, you shouldn't reject them. If you have to separate yourself from them, fair enough, but be the bigger person. Never convince yourself that they are below you, they're just different. Now, I understand that toxic people you have to separate yourself from. It's so easy to meet negativity with negativity. I get that. And I'm not saying that I'm some perfect saint. I have moments, weeks, even months of riding a cloud of my own ego when I'm doing well, mostly. Mentally putting down others because they're different, or because they were toxic to me, or because I think they live in a stupid environment. And I do think that. But I try to tell myself that the way they're living makes sense to them. It may not to me, it may never make sense to me, but it makes sense to them. And you know what helps, bro? What helps is just to be kind. You may not receive that from everyone. You may receive it from little people. You may never receive it. But no matter what someone is to you, no matter who you're with, if you are just the person that is kind, and I don't mean that bends over backwards and doesn't stick up for themselves, but if you can find a way to see something in everyone, even those that aren't of value to you, because everyone is going into every interaction with some ulterior motive to gain something from it, and that's how human beings work. But if you can just be kind, you will go far. To be kind in a world full of selfishness, hatred, toxicity. Surround yourself with those that will challenge you, that are better for you. But for everyone else you meet, if all they can remember about you is that you were kind, that's enough. And maybe even after all that, there'll still be people that hate you, but at least you tried to be kind. Because that's better than what a lot of people are doing. Don't judge, don't put people down. Try to understand people, but if you can't, no, that's okay, because they probably don't understand you either. Some people's upbringings make them so different to us, and that is beautiful in a sense, because that means you wouldn't stand out as much if they weren't. But ultimately, the best thing you can do is to be kind. Because everyone is going through something. It may be big, it may be small, and you may hate them, you may not, but whatever it is, it seems big to them. Their thing is the most important thing in the world. To you, it may just be a minor issue. And your most important thing in the world, they don't give a shit about it. So do you know how you can ease and alleviate this pain that everyone is feeling? Be kind. And keep working on yourself in silence with your crew, with your group. And just keep being kind. Have a great Christmas, bro. Say less. Do more.